Hi there, folks. This is Sean Brodrick, and I'm here in Boca Raton, and I'm speaking to Jim Cowley. He's the president and director of Arianne Phosphate. Phosphate, let me tell you, this is one of the fascinating minerals that you use all the time, or you depend on all the time, and you don't even know it. Jim's here just to speak a bit about phosphate and what makes Arianne, his company, so special. Jim, could you please speak to my subscribers?
Absolutely, Sean. Thank you. Of course, phosphate, maybe most people know, but maybe you don't, is essential for food production. Phosphate is one of the key macronutrients, besides nitrogen and potash,
Right.
that make plants grow. And so the farmer depends on having the right blend of nutrients, to get his crop yield to where he can make a profit and operate.
And the problem is we have to import it. I mean, yeah, we have some here in like North America, but most of it comes from overseas. Isn't that right?
That's correct. Well, we do have a lot of production in North America, here in Florida, for example, some very large mines. But in fact, North America is importing about 4 to 5 million tons a year of phosphate rock today from the Middle East and Northern Africa in order to supply the needs of its fertilizer plants and the industry and farming industry as well.
And so Arianne, which is up in Canada, really answers a few questions because you are in North America, and also you have a nice deposit which is really rich. So you guys can actually bring a whole lot to a table, isn't that right?
Well, that's correct, Sean. I mean, dependence on the Middle East and Northern Africa, we know from our experience with oil that we'd like to reduce our dependence on countries in that region because of the geopolitical instability. Certainly, Canada is a very mining-friendly environment. And in Canada, in Quebec, we have a very nice deposit. It's an apatite deposit that's igneous in formation, and it produces a very, very pure product that's perfect for applications in the fertilizer business or in other applications such as phosphoric acid for soda pop and for food additives and for animal feeds. So it's an excellent deposit that we have, and we've done a lot of work on it. We've advanced it through the development process. We're currently about ready to receive our permits. Probably later this year, we'll have our permits in hand, and we'll be ready to begin supplying North America.
Great. Now, this is a large deposit, isn't that right?
Yes, this deposit is 26 years in our proven and probable category, and another at least 10 years of additional resource, plus it's a 96 square mile land package that we have a lot of outcrops on, and we found a lot of ore grades. So it's looking like it'll be around for a long time.
And that would be actually producing 3 million tons per year, right?
That's right, a phosphate rock product, and it'll be very high grade. Of course, the market is growing, at 2 to 3% per year, which doesn't seem like a lot, but that's 2 Ariannes every year is needed just to supply the growth in the market.
Jim, I'd like to talk a bit about the economics of the project. Why do you think Arianne's economics are just so compelling?
Well, our bankable feasibility study showed us an NPV8 of approximately $2 billion, which compared to our market cap of just over 100 million, is a pretty good opportunity.
That's a huge difference.
And certainly, if you look at it from the perspective of a fertilizer producer, owning or controlling this rock source will save them $100 a ton of concentrate, which is $300 million annually. And on a multiplier of 7 times EBITDA today, that puts the market value of Arianne somewhere around $2 billion. So there is a pretty significant upside potential to this.
All right. Now, as you folks know, I think really food security will be one of the big defining forces of the 21st century. Companies like Arianne, which really can supply an important part of that, can be so important. And so that's why we have to look at these opportunities, because these kinds of small companies can really become the titans of tomorrow as they develop. This is a story we are going to have to take a closer look at. Jim, is there anything else you would like to add before we go?
Well, it is, I think, a compelling investment opportunity at the moment. The share price is about $1.25 on the Toronto Exchange, the TSX-Venture Exchange. Our symbols are DAN. And we think there's quite a bit of upside there as we progress along this development path. We get our permits in hand. It's going to be exciting.
Okay,
in the
great.
future.
Thanks for tuning in, folks. Jim, thanks for speaking to my subscribers. You folks stay tuned. I'll have more on this company soon.
You're welcome, Sean. Cheers.